Hello and welcome to the Beaglington-On-Sea Halloween special. So yes, happy Halloween now. I've been down to the Swan, but I'm drinking alcohol-free drinks because it's not quite November and I've been doing so before October. So yeah, there's some nice, alcohol-free beer I guess to have down at the Swan if you're ever in town. So it's Halloween. There's plenty of good costumes around as well. So I'm just on my way to catch a train. So it's over there at the station. Someone's dropped something on the floor. A pen or something. This thing. What that does. Point it over there. Something strange happening over there in town. I wonder what it is. Did you see that? I mean, students must be getting really good because that was one hell of a performance. I mean, those people actually look dead. But I mean, yeah, costumes are amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna go see what I can do with this thing. Enjoy the show. Yes, hello and welcome to the Beaglington-On-Sea Halloween special. As you can see, I'm a little bit dressed up and I'm going to be running some trains. So I suppose we'll do the inside line first, and that will be, which is Weens, which is my modified ex-Thomas the Tank Engine locomotive. It's a bit noisy. Backwards. Forwards. There we go. And now you'll see the rolling stock here that I have, which you'll see as it goes around. I've got a new rake of things here. I've got a new crane, which my partner got me along with the red tool van. I still need to get a proper match wagon to go with it, so I've got a Sam's Trains wagon there, and then I've got a Minerva Lime wagon, which goes with another one that I already owned, and then there's a Bird's Eye van as well. I had some of those in the past, and I had to sell them, but yeah, I've got that now, and my Z van is on the end. So that's on the inside line, and then in the middle line, we have 45156 Oíche Shamhna Black 5 class, which has appeared on here before, and as you can see, it's pulling the flying cuppa with my new LSWR brake van on that end, and there are some old trying insulfish wagons with the old style axle box on them, which makes it a bit more difficult for the locomotive to pull it, but it handles it alright, as it should do, because it's a Black 5. And on the outside line, and it has caused me a few problems, because, I mean, it's missing a slide bar on one of its cylinders, but it's my large prairie in BR Lake Green, I think it's 6167 or something like that, pulling some blood and custard terrestrial coaches from the Anglian set, and I've chosen them because they're quite lightweight, because I'm having a few problems with the prairie. I did give it a quick test run before I started, but unfortunately the front pony wheel fell out as it was going around the corner and everything fell off the track, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. If it does, well, we'll see if we can catch it on camera. So I'm going to start these now and get them going. Yeah, I'll have to go over to the prairie, I think. And well, the flying kipper is away, and let's try and find the optimal speed. About there. and get weeds going. Halloween and weeds. Lawrence, I suppose. There we go. And I better go around and fix the prairie. Fixed it.
It's easier to do this without balls on. Just see now whether it can make it round again.
Minor derailment in the flying cuppa. I'll just fix that. There we go. Right, well, I suppose that's enough of that, so I'll get these stopped now. So I've stop the black fibre first. And let's bring the brayer in. There. Slightly abrupt. And then, of course, we'll bring wings and the breakdown crane in the station. So that's that for running those. Now we're going to head over to the desk because I've got a new locomotive to unbox. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'll hand over to myself at the desk. Yes, thank you. Hello and welcome to my desk for the first time in this Halloween special episode where I've got this, which arrived in the post. It's described as, we see the underline bit, a non-riding toy vehicle. And I got it in the Amazon sale. And it was not that expensive compared to what it's supposed to be because it was about half price. So we'll find out what it is. It's a Hornby Peckett. And yeah, I was actually really surprised that something that had been on Amazon that I've seen quite a few times was actually on sale, massively discounted. So I got this for, I got this for half price, and it's the Willens and Robinson Peckett W4 Nicklaus number 882. And if we look at the end of the box here, it's number R3640. And I've wanted a Peckett for a long time, not really taken the plunge, but I mean, look at that. Isn't that just a marvelous piece of model engineering? So I'm going to take this out now and see. Gently does it. There we go. Nope. It doesn't want to come out. There we are. Now, put that over that side. And on the back, it's got some information. The Peckett W class is a classic late Victorian four-coupled medium-range industrial saddle tank that comprised of 6 separate variations. So there you go. There's your information. These are well established now, so you know we'll open her up in a sec. I've got these servicing instructions here, I assume. Yep. So there's all your information about fitting your decoder and oiling points and such. So I don't need that because, you know, I haven't got a chip for it. So I'll zoom in now and open it up. So it's inside a little plastic slidey thing. And I'm surprised it's in one piece, actually, because the Amazon package envelope that it came in, no protective packaging whatsoever. Just came in this cardboard sleeve. So now we can open up this packaging and try to keep the focus on the engine. Yeah. Wow. And now, as you can see, the coloured panels here are a different shade of green, and I wonder if that's prototypical. Maybe the original locomotive didn't have these, and then they were a later addition, and then maybe that's then being portrayed by the model. But yeah, it's a really fine and really small piece. I mean, you can see it in my hands, like it's very puny. So it's called Nicklaus, and you can see it's got this little bump on the back. That's for the handbrake handle, which is actually sticking into that space. So that's kind of cool. And if I hold it up here, I can show you the cab detail.
which is, very impressive. There's there you go. All the little valve handles, taps, and the gauges look to be picked out in white as well. So I'll be getting this onto the layout and giving it some loads to test it with. I'm just really impressed by it. It's almost lost for words just at how good. I mean, obviously you see them in videos and stuff, but it really is a miniature marvel there. And when you think about like the locomotives that Hornby did before in this sort of size, there was the Lancashire and Yorkshire Pug, which had its big motor sticking up inside the cab. That was like an ex Dapol model. Yeah, that's a lovely model. So enough waffling about it. Let's get it onto the railway.
Hello, Harry Potter here to take over from Alex to test do the package on the track. So here it is, Expecto the platform 1 down there, and let's go see how it handles.
Oh, it's not here. Hang on a minute. Pegasus Apiro. There we go. Right. Let's zoom in now.
So I haven't actually run the packet yet. This will be the first time it's moved. It's set to go forward. I'm using the Hornby red knob controller. It's stuttery on that controller. Put it into reverse. Now let's just try it with the HM2000. Plug that in. This is with the HM2000. Oh yeah, bit better control on that. Seems to have a kind of a pinch point in its crawl. Very good. Brr. Right, well let's try it through some points. Well, that was lovely and smooth for something with such a small wheelbase. Let's see if I can go it even slower.
Although I think that might scupper it a bit. Yeah.
Only needs the lightest kind of tap to get it to go through, though. That is that's very impressive. And we'll just go through. Yeah. And we'll go back through. This is top speed on the HM2000, which is a nice kind of slow pace for such a nice small shunter that we really need. And I'll just show you a bit of it running close up as well. Right, this is just to show you the rods and stuff going nice and slowly round. I mean, these packets are a marvellous little locomotive, and it'd be interesting to see how Dapol, Hawthorne, Leslie 040s show up against them, because I've seen the sort of pre-production images coming through now, and they look really cool, and they look very good, I'd say, alongside a couple of these on a nice little industrial layout. So I'm going to go and, even though this hasn't really had any running in, I'm going to couple it up to a nice little train and see how it goes around the layout. All coupled up, and so I've switched this back to the old Hornby controller, And there it goes. With its train.
At a nice gentle pace.
Right, well, we'll leave that go around, and I'll start running the other trains in this. Ow, my scar really hurts. Someone must be doing 125 miles an hour. So yeah, I'll just show you what I've got to run now. So, with the packet going around nicely, I've got some other locomotives to run in this section. I've got D7046, my high mech, on my train of B-Select coaches with a Crimson BR Suburban in the middle. And on the middle line, I have Hall Class 5972, Alton Hall, otherwise known as Hogwarts Castle, or the Hogwarts Express, with some LMS Period 3 coaches with silver roofs, which I think make a nice kind of magical looking train. So I'm going to start those running and get some nice shots of the picket, and yeah, so enjoy. Right, well, I suppose it's about time to go on to the next section, so I'll see if I can get the engine to stop. Dude, stop, now. Oh, that actually worked. Magic. I didn't even have to use the controller. Anyway, I will do for Alt and Volvo in a minute. Where's that picket? Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed the shots of the picket running, because I think it's a marvellous little locomotive. Normally did very well with that. I'd love to get one of the blue ones. I'd love to get the NCB blue, the larger packet. Is it the B2, I think? Because that's a really lovely looking locomotive. But anyway, now I'll just stop the Hogwarts Express at Beaglington-On-Sea so the witches and wizards can get on and off, depending on what part of the term time it is. So yeah, right. I'll hand over to Alex over at the desk. He's going to open something else now.
Well, now you join my desk again for something slightly more Halloween themed than the packet. So, what's that? Packing peanuts. I wonder what could possibly be in here. There is a detail pack, and there's another little package here. It's the Sam's Trains Pumpkin Mobile, and there's some more things there, because this is for there's more than one thing in here. So the first one is this wagon. If I could get the bubble wrap open. Something to paint up, maybe. There you go. It's a Sam's Trains van, which is quite nice. So I'll have to show that when it's all painted up. That'll be for another video. But obviously, for now, it's the Pumpkin Mobile wagon. So this is a nice seasonal wagon from Sam's Trains, which has been ordered and has arrived in time for the Halloween special. And there's a little thing here which says, this is a detailed scale model for adult collectors. Caution, not suitable for children under 14 years because of small parts which can present a choking hazard. Some components have functional sharp edges or points that should be handled with care. Please retain this information for future reference. And yes, as you can see, it is a very cheerful pumpkin wagon. The pumpkin load is screwed on at the bottom, and it's got the screw-on design of chassis with lovely metal axles. And yeah, it's a really neat little novelty item, which, you know, it's got this little sign. It's number 102 of 145. So that's neat. I'm going to put those bits on, and we'll see it on the railway. Maybe I'll chuck it behind the packet or something. So, yeah, look at that. Whoa. Happy Halloween! Okay, I managed to make it this far up to the bridge. There's one of those Metaltron things over there. I think those people are actually dead, and I'm trying to stop them. So I've got this thing that I picked up earlier, and I'm just gonna, you know, die at it, and I don't know, maybe I'll stop it or something. Okay, that hasn't worked. It's just made another one of those portal things. Not entirely sure what to do now. But on television, there's this guy, Dr. Watt or something, and he goes, I'm gonna change the polarity of the neutron flow, so I'm just gonna, I don't know, we'll give it a go anyways. I've broken the bloody thing out there. Come on.
Right, well, thank you, Alex, for showing us the unboxing of that. And I had planned to have a third costume change, but unfortunately I ran out of time and costumes. But the Sam's Train's pumpkin wagon is down there in the siding, and the Peckett is uncoupled from its train, ready to go around and couple to it, and then I'll show you it close up with all its buffers and brake rigging on. So I'm going to drive the Peckett to the siding. And then we'll also see then how well the Sam's Train's pumpkin mobile wagon shunts and couples. So I'll just stop that there, and I'll take you around to this side to show you a better view. So here you can see our pumpkin friend is on the pumpkin mobile wagon, and here comes the Peckett slowly into the brewery siding to collect the wagon. There we go. It's going to hop along these sleepers because the ballasting is pretty cool. But there we go. And now I'll show you from this side going over the points. Here we go, negotiating the points. And change direction of the turnout. And let's get to the tap because it's gone onto the dead section. Those old points have very big frogs. There. And now we're ready to pull away. So as you can see, the usual 3D printed couplings and buffers and brake rigging with obviously separate brake handle thingy bobby to be under technical. So I've got that ready, and I suppose I better show you the last few things that I'm going to be running. So yes, for the last few trains that I'm going to be running in this Halloween special, I've got my Class 66 here, 66514, I always forget the number, and it is pulling my laboratory coach and the lab CCT and an EWS van, which I thought kind of matched the train quite well. And I really must get more of those red and blue coaches, but they're like 40 quid I think for the ones that were released this year, so I haven't managed to get one of those yet, so I've got that going around. It's a bit squeaky though. And then also going to be running is, and I'm using my red knob Hornby controller for this because it needs the power, and I have to run the direction opposite to what you normally would because for some reason the motor is wired up differently, but it's a very noisy Trang Class 8. Yes, it's a very grumpy sounding gronk. It's D3035, I think. It doesn't have a front coupling, and you know, I really need to get a new Class 8, but we'll see what happens. That's another story. So I've got that coupled up to my cement wagons at last, and I finally got them in a train together, which I've been meaning to for ages, and this is the first time I've done it. And then behind that is my red brake van with car written on it. It's a lever brake van. So I just bring that round here. It's a bit noisy to talk over the top of. So I'm going to get those running and show you the last few shots of those, and then I'll close the episode off. So away they go. Right, but unfortunately, the Class 8 seems to have actually just died. I'll just make sure the power's turned off on that. But yeah, it's a very old Triang model, and the body's actually cracked, so it's some bubble wrap that helps hold it on. Here, I've accidentally bumped on the Class 66, so it doesn't sound too healthy. But yeah, it's coming down here. Check. Nope, seems to be on the line. That's right. Poor Class 8. Oh well. Well, that's all we've got time for this episode. So I'm going to slow these engines down now to a stop in the station. There's the lovely new Peckett with the Sands Trains Compton reveal and the Class 66. And sadly, the Class 8 didn't quite make it to the end. The Grim Reaper came for it, unfortunately. So there is quite a bad, dead Triang smell in the room. But thank you very much for joining me for this Halloween special. I'll have a Christmas special later in the year, as usual. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. It's been fun enough messing around with the costumes and stuff. I should have a new review out, hopefully end of this week, start of next week, and another one after that. And I don't know how much I've done on Project Aldwin, but for now, from Beaglington-On-Sea, it's goodbye. And don't forget, you can like, share, and subscribe. There's a fly buzzing around. And you can, like I said, share it to your friends. And don't forget, there's the subscribe bubble if you haven't subscribed already, and the playlist thing as well. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.